This video is brought to you by ncix.com. Great technology, selection, and service. When it comes to gaming headsets, I've always been skeptical, as the selling point many of the times isn't audio, but flashy packaging and weird headset design that would make you question quality of the audio. Luckily, gaming companies are now realizing the need to step up their game, and I'm happy to say that as a gamer today, you have far better headset options than a year ago, thanks to this merge of good quality audio drivers, proper software support, and extra functionality for games, all of which are found on the new Logitech G633 gaming headset. So the G633 is actually a unique headset because despite having this gaming-centric physical design, it delivers quite well in the audio department. Notice the lighting sections of the headset that include illuminated G and this strip on the back of the headset. Of course, there is zero functionality in the RGB lighting on a headphone, but as gaming companies enter esports arena with sponsorships, this is an effective way to build brand recognition. Plus, imagine if a team member dies, light goes off, or health status is color-coded, or even perhaps lighting interacts with music or the gaming environment. As of now, the user is still limited to solid color, breathing, or the cycling effect. Now, this lighting on the sides and back will be visible for spectators only without creating any unwanted reflections on your screen. It is vibrant and RGB, so you can color match to your other peripherals, and that is of course appreciated. The build quality here may appear to be weak just because the headset is extremely light and it's mainly plastic with the metal headband, and the ear cups are pretty loose, which I don't find amusing. But keep in mind, perception of weight does not equal quality build. I actually like what Logitech has done here, giving us a lightweight frame with better grade screws and extra plated plastics, so to be worn for hours at a time without causing any headband fatigue nor settling any pressure anywhere. The ear cushions are perfect for exactly that, with non-irritating and pleasant to the touch fabric that is washable, plus they are deep enough so your ears don't make any contact with the internal drive wall, and they allow your ears to breathe. That's important. I went for an 8-hour day wearing the G633 that let my ears breathe, and most importantly, this over-ear design is done right for a comfortable experience. For extra customization, the side plates are magnetic and thus removable. You can see the illumination here that would let users 3D print their own plates and allow Logitech to release title-specific editions of this headset. On the left ear cup, we have several buttons that at first I thought I would never use, and this is completely pointless, but they are actually quite handy. From the bottom, we have a volume wheel that has very light steps, but allows either really fast volume change or precise in 2-step intervals, followed by a dedicated mic mute button that you cannot remap, and I find that pointless as the mic is muted when in the upright position, and I find simply tucking away the microphone is easier than having to reach all the way back to press the mic mute button. While we're on the microphone, it is stashed away on the left and features extra extendable reach with the flexible cable. There is a red LED on the side to indicate when the microphone is muted, and it's perfectly visible within your peripheral vision. And here's what the microphone actually sounds like. You're listening to it now. There is an ability to enable side tone, which allows you to hear yourself in-game, which I love. I hate not hearing myself as I speak inside the game when everything and all the audio is blasting in the headphone. And you can actually control the volume of the side tone or disable it completely. And you can map that also to the G keys, which I've done and is super useful. Probably the only fault of this microphone is the noise cancellation. You can hear exactly what I'm typing, and in-game, that will be also audible. And this entire microphone recording has been unedited. There is no sound effects applied to it, so you can hear exactly what it sounds like. Then we have 3 G keys that are programmable to anything you want, like enabling 7.1 surround sound, changing EQ settings, switching between color profiles in your sound profiles, and etc. I left them at their default functionality as they were never used during my game time just because my left hand is on the keyboard, and taking that off to fiddle around with the buttons on the headset means losing that precious time off the keyboard, so they were left at their default setting. But for productivity on the desktop, it's actually quite handy for media controls like play pause without having to reach for the keyboard. Now, unfortunately, despite having different shaped keys for easier distinction, they are so close together that even after trying to learn where those G keys are, I always pressed the wrong one. And finally, at the very top is a switch between PC or 3.5mm jack, as the headset can either be used in the USB mode or use the second provided cable for analog mode that has an inline remote with a short clip with play pause functionality, volume adjust, mic mute, and your choice of microphones to use. Pretty handy little inline remote. But given how bulky the headset is, I doubt it will be used outside of the home for music listening, but of course to each their own, and that is an option. And I also love the foldable feature that allows the headset to rest around your neck without any movement restrictions. And because of this, I kept the headset around my neck more times when not in use, rather than put it off me and onto the desk. So now for sound quality, let's talk about that. This has become my go-to headset for gaming because Logitech has done a fantastic job with the Pro G drivers that use a hybrid mesh for the driver cone to eliminate frequency distortions with excellent clear highs, controlled bass that feels powerful and non-destructive for the mid-range if pushed higher. The stereo projection is beautiful and allows detection of any surround elements in game. This is a CSGO Dreamer. Plus, enabling surround sound mixer, you have an option of DTS-X with 3 room profiles that fine-tune the EQ for either movie playback, FPS, or music studio with either front or wide stereo mode that modify the soundstage with great results. And enabling Dolby surround sound just expands the soundstage even further, but I found it to completely remove any accurate positional awareness in games, and I did not use it at all. Stick to the stereo profile for best detail, and if you want to set a custom EQ profile that are really good for what they are designed to do, but of course full manual EQ is available once you add the new EQ profile, and the Logitech gaming software is actually one of the best with user-friendly tabs and options, so just make sure you stick to 48 kHz or below to utilize all these options. And so the Logitech G633 is one of the best gaming headsets on the market right now that sound fantastic with great microphone and are comfy, and the $150 price tag is a bit high, but you won't need to upgrade for a while. And we're giving it the Hard Rock Canucks Damn Good Award. And that is it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm Dmitry with Hard Rock Canucks. We'll see you in the next one.